Recently, I attended a climate strike. It was a truly heartening experience. Tens of thousands of young people of proper breed marched with me to demand that our government get more power to deal with climate change, and I'm all for it. We let them know that our environment, emphasis on "our," is worth protecting, and that governments across the world should be doing something about it. Except China, they're fine. However, there was something that made it extremely difficult for me to enjoy the strike, and that was this. The climate strike was simply not inclusive enough. To ecofascists, such as myself. As an ecofascist who cares about nation above all else, and as a result the environment of my nation above all else, I simply did not feel at home during the climate strike protests. I was at the climate strike to show my concern about climate change, by which I mean climate migrants who are going to get displaced because of climate change. But I'm starting to think that the other marchers were just on different pages than me. Do people not know that the far right also believes in climate change? We just pretend that we don't because we know it'll hurt the poorer countries more. So while in theory I should be getting along with all of these people marching, there was simply way too much degeneracy and commie talk for me to enjoy. It's like we're being chased by a giant bear. Sure, we could all team up and fight the bear, but if I run a little faster, then maybe I'll get away. I proudly marched for the expansion of my state, alongside my compatriots. However, when I said the logical thing and suggested that we also close our borders in order to prevent the waves of climate refugees from coming into our country, I really felt like I was disconnecting with people. Now sure, this is a global threat and we're gonna die too, but we get to watch all the poor countries die first. And that's a trade I'm willing to make. I beg you, make the climate strike be about what it always should have been about. Gunning down migrants at the border and making my society's color of skin about the same shade as Greta Thunberg's. Thank you. We are rolling? Hello. I would like to address allegations that I am using climate change to promote communist agenda. This is simply absurd. I care very deeply about, climate change, and I am not just using this as an excuse to promote communism. The reason I give China a pass is not because they claim to be Marxist-Leninists. No, it is simply because per capita they use much less than the US. Climate change is a very big issue, and if we don't act now, we will all die. I understand that we have been saying if we do not act now, we will all die for like a century, but this time is true. The fight against climate change is also a fight against global economic inequality. Oh, and also racial and sexual justice and whatever other shit will get the cultural left to fall in line. It is time all countries realize this. Except North Korea. They're fine.